Good evening, everybody. Julie here, and it's time for tonight's edition of the 50 States of America, the people, the places, the history. This is a set that I got at Books A Million, and I thought it was just cool to check out the 50 states. I thought it would be something cool and fun to do because my bucket list is to travel to all these places one day. So, without further ado, let's get started. And don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, and share. Do all those little things to help get the word out and share the channel and help get this out to people who would like to see it. Today, we are visiting Hawaii. Hawaii joined the Union on August 21st, 1959. Paul Thoreau says Hawaii is not a state of mind, but a state of grace. And this is what their card looks like. The abbreviation for Hawaii is HI. The nickname is the Aloha State. The animal symbol is the reef triggerfish. Population 1.5 million. The area is 10,931 square miles. The time zone is Hawaiian Aleutian Standard Time. It is the 50th state to enter the Union, and the capital is Honolulu. And this is the card for Hawaii. Let me get it where it doesn't focus on my face, but on the card. Okay. All right, let's read about Hawaii. Such a beautiful place, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and show you the picture. This is typical rugged volcanic landscape on Hawaii. In this case, the Naapali coast of Kauai Island. Isn't that a beautiful picture? I'm also going to start with the little orange thing because it's one of the special things. The lei tradition. The Hawaiian word lei refers to anything that is strung together to form an adornment. The most famous lei are the strings of colorful flowers that are traditionally draped over the necks of visitors to the islands as a welcome. Okay. Warm and sunny all year round. Wild, beautiful, dramatic, and friendly. Hawaii has a well-earned reputation as a tourist haven and surfer's paradise. Images of Honolulu and its famous Waikiki Beach will be familiar from TV series Hawaii Five-0 and Magnum P.I. In the 1961 movie Blue Hawaii, starring Elvis Presley, as will the soothing music of steel guitars and the spectacular scenery of this volcanic archipelago on the northernmost limits of Polynesia. Hawaii also happens to be the birthplace of President Barack Obama. But how did this group of tropical islands, 2,000 miles from the American mainland, come to be a part of the United States in the first place? The answer lies at the end of the 19th century when American sugarcane planters making their living on the islands staged a coup d'etat to overthrow Hawaii's Queen Liliuokalani and form an independent republic. Their objective was to make Hawaii a part of the USA to avoid a new tax on foreign sugar, and their plan worked. Although a century later, President Clinton issued a formal apology for the unlawful way in which Hawaii's monarchy had been overthrown. Hawaii became an official territory of the USA in 1898 and was admitted as the 50th state to the Union on August 21st, 1959. Sandwich Islands. The first documented history of Hawaii begins with British explorer Captain James Cook, who landed there in 1778 and named the islands the Sandwich Islands, after his sponsor, the fourth Earl of Sandwich, after whom the edible snack is also named. The islands are believed to have first been settled around 1,500 years earlier by Polynesian people who paddled there in canoes, possibly from Tahiti, more than 2,600 miles away. The name Hawaii is said to have come from a character in Polynesian mythology. Cook was killed by angry islanders after a squabble as he was leaving in 1779, but his accounts of Hawaii were enough to prompt a flow of European explorers and traders in the following years. These settlers brought diseases like measles, influenza, and smallpox that killed large numbers of indigenous people. In the 1820s, missionaries began to arrive from the USA, closely followed by sugar planters who saw rich packages in Hawaiian soil, or rich pickings in Hawaiian soil. By the time of the coup in 1894, America saw Hawaii not just as a source of crops like sugar, pineapples, and sandalwood, but also as a strategic base in the middle of the Pacific Ocean. Volcanic eruptions. The Hawaiian archipelago is made up of hundreds of volcanic islands and stretches over 1,500 miles. It was formed by volcanic eruptions, and ongoing volcanic activity is changing the shape of the state all the time, creating new islands and reshaping existing ones. Earthquakes and rock falls leave sheer cliff faces that drop straight down to the sea. The state of Hawaii is made up of 8 main islands, of which the largest is Hawaii Island at just over 4,000 square miles. Honolulu, the state capital, is on Oahu. I knew that word, dang it. The third largest island. The biggest volcano is Mount Mauna Kea on Hawaii's island, which stands at 13,796 feet above sea, but actually begins on the seabed, rising a total of 33,500 feet higher from the base to than Mount Everest. Hawaii can be a little slow and, well, insular for some tastes, but the secret is to let yourself slip into that sunny, laid-back lifestyle and go with it. After all, Hawaiians have the longest average lifespan of any U.S. citizens at 79.8 years. Pearl Harbor. Hawaii's strategic position in the mid-Pacific made it the ideal location for a U.S. naval base. The naval station at Pearl Harbor on the island of Oahu was attacked by Japanese warplanes and midget submarines on December 7, 1941, without any declaration of war. The attack claimed the lives of 2,403 people and left 1,178 injured, as well as the sinking 9 U.S. ships. A memorial to the USS Arizona, which lost 177 of its crew that day, now stands in Pearl Harbor as a permanent tribute to those lost. And this is a picture of the battle. A day that Americans will never forget. Well, what do you guys think of Hawaii? You know, Hawaii's beautiful. America has so many beautiful places, and I want to visit so many of them. Actually, I want to visit all of them. But Hawaii's one of those just tropical, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful places. So many beautiful places. And we are privileged to be able to see them. God sure does create beauty, because when I see mountains, when I travel to different areas, or maybe I see the ocean, or maybe I see a river, and I think, God, look what you created. It's just so beautiful. And that's the wonder of the United States. We have so many beautiful places. We have a rich history, and I'm just awed by the different places that we have. There's places, and I watch different video channels on YouTube, and people end up going and finding these just little off-the-wall places that are incredible. You know, and I'm like, I never knew, and you know, people have never heard of and never seen. And it's just amazing. There's so many things that we don't even know about that are out there that we can see. But let me know what you think about Hawaii. It's a beautiful place, and definitely on the bucket list. Every state's on the bucket list, so you know, my bucket list is very, very, very expensive and beautiful. So maybe one day I'll get to view all of them. But I thank you so much for watching the videos, and I hope that you are enjoying them. I know that a lot of you love them and a lot of you hate them, but I thank you for those of you who care and just enjoy watching them. I hope that you have a blessed night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a great night. Bye.